Paul's not ready, so don't ask me. There we go.
You bag it all or try and make a case for it?
No.
How do you get more out of Nikita Nikitin without being in a position where you play him more than he deserves to play right now?
Well, players are going to have their ups and downs during a season, and Nicky wants to be better than he has been the last couple of games. We're going to rely on him being a veteran guy. I've had a chat with him. Rammer continues to work with the whole group. But I think when you get in little funks like this, it's important to go back to the real basics of the game, the fundamentals of the game. And all we're looking out of from Nicky right now is to go back hard for pucks, either move the puck to our forwards immediately or to your partner and join the play. And if we can accomplish that, then the defensive part of the game starts coming, because if you're joining the play, if something happens, now you've got a great gap. And you're up and you're ready to defend. So that's all we want out of Nicky right now, is him to concentrate on getting that puck moving and joining, and we feel that'll translate into some other parts of his game.
How much longer can you keep Klefbom and the rest of the two kids not home?
As long as it takes.
Laying down the
Yeah, that's you like asking those manager questions, and we're putting a lineup on the ice that we think we can win with, and if those guys need to play, then they'll be moved on.
Dallas, do you look, at this home stretch as maybe a window to, if you can reel off some wins, sort of get back into the mix a little bit and move up in the standings?
Yeah, we feel that it's been such a different place to play this year. I think we've played much better at home this season. Our crowd has been amazing with our guys. It's pushed us along in games that have been close, or maybe somebody's closed the door on us. So we look forward to coming back and playing. I think the challenge for tonight is it's right across the league with this, but when you've been on a long trip, multiple time zones, you're coming back, you're clearly tired, you're clearly dehydrated, and you're trying to figure out what time zone you're in. And our start tonight will be very important. If we can't get our legs underneath us quickly, it's going to be a hard night just to get into the flow. So we want to get off to this homestand on the right foot, and we've planted the seeds mentally for a good start tonight.
Where are you at with Leon? You had a season low minutes in the last game, but do you feel like you'll be able to use him a little bit more at home? Where's his game gone the last little bit as his minutes have come down?
Yeah, everybody concentrates on those minutes. They after game, everybody runs to see how many minutes they played, and they think that's a translation into something. And sometimes it's if a guy's struggling, his minutes get cut down. Maybe he's not struggling. Maybe there's other guys in the same position that are playing way better, and they get the minutes. Maybe it's a matchup thing. Maybe it's a protection thing. There's a million different things that go into how the minutes are deployed, and so I wouldn't read too much into it. He's a kid that, veteran players, if you graph out their season, they're just even keel, and the younger the player, the more peaks and valleys. And we've got a lot of time for Leon, or he wouldn't be here. I've said it before, he wants the coaching. He's in there, he's looking for extra tools. He's working hard in practice. This morning he was jumping out there, and that's all we want him to do. When you're that age, all we want those guys to do is come out play with passion, have fun, and really enjoy that you're in a league that you've been watching your whole life. And Keith Acton put it best the other day when we were talking about like young players in the league, and he equated it to golf. Young guys have a whole bunch of mulligans. They make mistakes, and they're out there playing with passion. They get mulligans. Go again. And it's the reason why I think a lot of the perception of players that in their second years they tend to struggle. Well, they're really not. There's no more mulligans. You're not a first-year guy anymore. So Leon knows he's got lots of mulligans. We want him to go play with passion, have fun. Hey, I'm on the ice against Carlson tonight. I can't believe it. I'm going to go try to roast him. Like, that's how we want him to play right now, and he's doing the best he can. He's going to make mistakes, we know that, but we're going to keep encouraging him and develop him the best we can.
Yeah, let's get back to the minors. Fighting's down in the league. You just play it by ear when he plays, and your 12 forwards are playing pretty well. So when would you begin?
Well, when there's a hiccup along the way right now, our lines are, Boyd Gordon's line has been, they've done a lot of heavy lifting. They start almost every one of their shifts in their own zone, and they somehow find a way to push that puck up the ice. The other lines we're still trying to find some more offense there. Yeah, fighting's down in the league, but we asked Luke to go down and play hard. I believe he scored a couple goals, which is encouraging. He played well. I think he ended up in one tilt or something down there. But when there's a hole ready for him to play, then he'll get in. But we're certainly not just taking guys out of the lineup now to get somebody in.
Dallas, you encouraged with Pouliot's play? Seems like he's found some chemistry with Nuge and relaying some offense in the last couple of games.
Yeah, and Pooley's worked extremely hard right from the start of the season, and like the ice time question, a lot of people run to the stats page and they're like, oh, he hasn't got any goals, he must be not playing well, and there's a million different ways you can contribute on a team, and we signed Ben because he could close on the puck and he had an excellent stick. And we thought we needed more of that speed in the lineup, and he's brought that. And did he have the stats early on? No, but playing with those guys, he's filled in greatly for a pair of shoes that are very, very big in Taylor Hall.
Dallas, you worked a lot with Nail last year, and there's so much emphasis on the defensive side of the game. But in the offensive zone, he's playing the same, but he's almost double the amount of shots he's getting compared to the first year and even last year. What is he doing better in the offensive zone? Is he just shooting more? Is he reading the play better? What are you seeing?
I think his effort has been incredible. Like, if effort equated to goals and assists, Nails should be leading the league in scoring right now. His effort level this year in practice and in the games has been outstanding, and he's playing with a great passion. He's growing into the game as he gets older here, but he's been sound defensively, but he's getting lots of looks offensively, and he's a guy, no matter how many minutes he plays a night, like if it ends up a night where he's into that 12 or 13, like he's still a guy that can end up with 5 shots. He doesn't need 19 minutes to get those 5 looks. So we don't want him to be nice. We don't want him to be respectful of his line mates. We want him in the mindset of, you're going to think I'm shooting this puck first. If it's not there, then look for somebody. But the biggest thing for me has been his just his effort. And when I say that, I don't mean that he wasn't trying last year. He was, but his second and his third efforts and him being a dog on that puck has helped our team greatly.
Dallas, how do you think your team's doing so far just without Taylor Hall?
Okay. I think our guys have tried to fill the hole the best they can. I think it's extremely hard to replace a guy that was, what was he, tied for 6th in the league scoring last year. Those are big shoes, and believe me, when you're coaching the team and you're standing back there looking at the names and the numbers, you look for number 4. So I think our guys have worked extremely hard. They know it's a big hole. They've tried to fill it the best they can, and we've been okay without him.
Thanks, guys.